My name is Ty Valkyrie from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
I am Tasha Steels.
Ready? I'm Allison Kay.
I'm Marty Bell.
And we are. What was I saying? We are?
I thought we were together.
Never mind. Okay.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Marino, and I am a commentator for Women's Wrestling Army.
My name is Alex Gracia, and some know me as the Pink Dream.
My name is Miranda Alizé. I am the Lucha Baddie.
But
We are the Hex.
We're not going to say we are the NWA Women's World.
No, I thought we were going to say we are the Hex. And we are the NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions.
Or no?
We just,
I'm the Spice Ranger, Kayla Sparks.
My name is Holiday. I come from the other side of darkness.
my name is Denali Kai.
My name is Big Swole. That's big personality, swole mentality.
I'm Allison Kay.
I'm Marty Bell.
And we are
the Hex.
Shit.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Trish Adora, your Pan-African World Diaspora Champion.
I'm the Queen Bee, Brooke Valentine. My name is Lainey Luck. I am the two-turn party unicorn.
I'm Alicia Edwards, Impact Knockout, and New England veteran.
What are we holding up the belts?
We are the Hex, and we are the NWA
Got
World
you.
Women's.
Wait, so
I'm Courageous Christina Marie.
I am Aminata Silla, but I go by Queen Aminata.
I'm the Wild Child Jody Threat.
My name is Nicole Savoy, and I am the Queen of Suplexes. This is the female with attitude, Maserati.
I'm Allison Kay.
I'm Marty Bell.
And
we are the Hex. And we are also your NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions.
Hello, my name is Maria Canellis, and we are here in beautiful Providence, Rhode Island at the Fete Music Hall. And tonight is the Women's Wrestling Army show. It is our very first show, our debut show, and I'm so incredibly proud and excited. And it's time for the journey to begin. Other hotel, because I just called over there. They're supposed to have our rooms ready, but I don't know. She acted like she didn't work at a hotel. She was like, "Oh, you have rooms here?" And I was like, "You are a hotel." Yes, we have rooms there. I mean, I already woke up like very high strung, so. You got what? You don't know how to take anybody in? Okay. So, it's good times. Get catering online, and it's not letting him do it, so we shall see what that ends up entailing today. Let the hiccups begin. The hotel we were supposed to stay at last night, we've had problems with before too, where we couldn't get in. So funny. I get a very good sense of calm before like any weddings or anything like that I do, that I you know, it's like event day. It's like, what else are you gonna do at that point? But for some reason, probably because it's just like such a big deal and I have to cut a promo, and I'm like, I don't know which direction to go. Do I go angry, like I'm doing this because all this crap happened to me, which is very true, but or do I go the other way of like, this is just beginning and like aspirational? So I have no idea which way to like take the promo. All right, let's see. Well, there's a show. 3 episodes today. Nicole, who is our very first on the show, is having flight trouble, so we might end up moving this match. Miranda Alizé was first with Lainey Luck, so that might go back to the beginning. All right.
We were just discussing how they serve alcohol in this Fear Field Inn, which we've never seen before. Actually, I did see Kenny King get a beer from a hotel one time, just randomly. They had him behind the desk. So I shouldn't say that. Never a Fearfield, though. They give us the Warwick Beacon from Thursday, so win-win. Everything's good so far. There's been a lot of hiccups, but you know what? I guess that's expected. Whatever. I told Maria this morning, money's already spent, so just have fun.
No, it's gone.
Oh no, what happened?
My eyeliner's all gone. The day is ruined.
Need me to get you some?
How far away is it? Because we need to leave here like soonish. So you need to get your booty in the shower.
Well, I mean, can we just get it on the way there?
Maybe. I mean, we gotta stop and get coffee for everyone. You know what? You might have to go and get the eyeliner.
I think you should go like that. You got a nice, like, panda bear look going with your face.
You know what? It starts off this way, but it gets better, I think. Maybe.
I like how it starts off.
Yes, because you like your marriage, and so you have to say those kind of things.
No, I like my marriage because I like my wife.
Nerd.
Ah, you did pack me socks. What a gentleman you are.
I do not have a penis, thank you very much. I don't want a penis. I like having
You're selling
a...
yourself short not having a penis.
I don't want... No, I wish... This is what I told you. I wish when I was going to work out into the world, I could hang my vagina up on like a hook and be like, okay, now we can just talk about business.
I'm not a woman.
I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I'm here to work. If I could do that, just be like, okay, here we go, and hang it up on the hook, and I'm ready for the day.
Why
Like,
do you gotta hang it up? Why can't you put it in like a
a case?
plastic baggie?
I don't know, in my head, it's like a nice little hooker. Can I keep that?
Can that open the documentary?
My vagina's a nice little hooker.
Jesus Christ.
Bye.
I'm gonna go get you eyeliner.
Did you just fart?
What? No, I'd let you know.
I think you just farted.
I didn't know. I'll walk by you. You can sniff.
I know.
Here. Ow.
I gotta get to work
Yeah,
here.
grow up.
Stop being attractive. My vagina's hooked up. It's right here.
Alright.
Don't you?
Godspeed.
You do the best.
I know. Off to Walgreens to buy makeup.
There's I call it the Women's Wrestling Coalition. There's a group of women that are all like behind the scenes working with each other, for each other. Gail Kim and Mickey James and Lita and Christy Hemme and Madison and so I'm missing several, I'm sure. Medusa, all of these women coming together and like supporting each other, and I've received so many like good luck messages from different people just wishing luck on the show, and it makes you feel like you're moving in the right direction. And like it really it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing, because like so many times I've questioned myself and said, okay, are we sure we should be doing this, and are we sure that this is the right direction to go? Because I mean, I of course I could focus on my own career and like what I should be doing, but then there's this whole other side of me that just keeps wanting to help others. So hearing from people I admire really helps at the end of the day. Hi.
What do you?
Do I look scary? Go close. Get in there. Get in there close.
What do you look if there's a million sections over here, so like.
Okay, so the mechanical pencil section.
This is all pencils over here.
Okay, why don't you just come back and I'll do it. That's not it. No, not it.
Let mean, this is where I just was.
That's perfect. That one right there. What is it? What color does it say?
This deep onyx.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
Good job.
Okay.
All right, love you long time.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
It's Women's Wrestling Army. I'm all about all three. I mean, I wasn't in the Army, I was in the Air Force, but same. You understand? I'm here to make an impact. I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to see women shine.
I was really excited, and obviously with all of the stuff that I did throughout the past year with Maria, I knew that it was going to be something great. I know it's going to be something really big. I mean, who knows where it's going to go, but I know that it's going to be something very positive for myself and for a lot of us.
How did we get here? How did we get here to Women's Wrestling Army? Those of you that know, and you're not just a casual, you keep up, you know Holiday, I've been making my name on the scene. I've been fighting, scratching, clawing for everything. I'm not a second generation. I'm not a kiss ass. So us, those others, we gotta fight hard. We gotta claim our spot. We gotta earn our spot. Nothing is handed. Everything, we gotta take it.
Women's Wrestling Army is going to become the next platform to showcase women's talent from all around the world. Like, I feel that this is going to be the place that all these girls are going to want to come to.
Being a part of the Women's Wrestling Army for the first show is amazing, and I'm really happy to be a part of this platform. I started my relationship with Bobby Cruz and Maria Kanellis back in ROH during the women's tournament, and you know, after a while, you know, I kept in touch, and I got the call and was asked to do this, and of course I couldn't say no, canceled all that stuff, and here I am now, and I'm excited to see what we can do from then.
Maria just slid in my DMs last week and asked if I was available for the date. I'm sure Faye put my name in her ear because Faye is wonderful. I also did one of Mike's seminars a year and a half ago, and he got my information to her too. So we've been kind of chatting every now and then, like send her matches, and you know, she replied, give me feedback. It was wonderful. And then she just hit me up like a week and a half ago, see if I was available for this date, and I was, thank God.
My goal for Women's Wrestling Army is for it to last forever, you know, to just elevate it each and every single time, because there's so many girls out here that don't have that chance and want to have that chance, and this is definitely the place to get that chance to really show off and show and prove who you are and why you are here. So I believe Women's Wrestling Army will definitely showcase that, and I'm looking forward to it in the future.
Maria is an absolute genius, you know, and she's very kind, very hardworking. Being able to work with her in Ring of Honor, it's just been such a treat. So I'm very happy to be able to continue that, to be a part of the first show. This is huge. Very happy to be amongst all these women. You know, these are women that I've been, you know, on the indies with for the past couple years. We cross paths, we have a match, and it's just beautiful to call them my peers. It's a really good feeling.
If you're gonna be in this business, you gotta be tough. So, you know, and you have Maria. I mean, I know she doesn't like to be put over, but you know, she gave me such a good feedback when I had like my tryout, because I was freaking out. Like, I was just a lost soul. And I don't know, I want to wrestle every single person. I want to wrestle different style, like, you know, different people, and see what we create. You know, it's all about that magic. So anybody, just bring it. Let's have fun.
For Women's Wrestling Army, really the sky is the limit. With everybody being so ambitious and so gung-ho, it's a little refreshing, you know? It's hard to get people like behind certain things, behind certain ideas, but we're all in. So it's gonna be really cool to see over the course of time.
Women's Wrestling Army is something that I think I even kind of encouraged to be. I think Maria is amazing and like such just like a brilliant mind for professional wrestling. We're so fortunate to have her. Bobby too. Bobby has been doing this for so long, and even though you look at him and you just see the mic in his hand, he is so involved in helping making all of this possible. And working with them previously, I was having the time of my life. I so wanted to make a home with them in the past, and it wasn't possible at that time, but I encouraged them to try something of their own. And through that, I'm really proud to say that I helped push them towards creating this.
What Swole brings to the table? Swole's bringing truth, baby. I'm bringing truth to the table.
I really felt like at the beginning of 2022 that I'd come to a crossroads. I didn't know, there were certain days I was like, do you quit? Do you keep going? With what happened last year with me being in WWE and having it finish so abruptly and unexpectedly. So I really had to take some time and self-reflect on what was important to me. And what is important to me at the end of the day is performing.
I've had a very scenic journey, I like to put it. I've been here, I've been there, I've been this, I've been that. Sometimes people haven't treated me as kindly as I wish. But I want for this to be a place where women really form a tribe, right? And we're all looking out for each other in the end. We're all trying to bring out the best in one another. And if I can have a part in maybe helping reach out to younger wrestlers and help pull them up and show that like we're a solidified unit, right? We're an army together, then I think that would be me doing my job successfully here.
All right, we'll come back out and get the rest of this stuff. Let's get a break. I know
I'll
it is.
come back for it. It's half empty anyways.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Lovely to see you too.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Well, thank you. I think, you know what, I actually think I have one of these from when I was like in high school.
Yeah?
Because it's like now back in fashion.
Everything is a circle,
Yes.
right? All comes back around.
Yes. How are you?
Doing well. Yeah. Very excited for today.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, you know, we're hopeful.
I got a large iced coffee.
All right, we'll take this upstairs so you can see what that is. I'm gonna grab Lish so she can see.
This is way harder than anything I've ever done in wrestling because usually I just wrestle and I leave. This, however, I know nothing. I mean, one could say I know nothing in wrestling too, but this is next level. So this is the calm before the storm. This is, I guess you could say, our dress rehearsal, or the two shows dress rehearsal. We gotta figure out what's going on, who's wrestling who, what's gonna go on in the match. But I feel like here at FET, it always gives it a different sort of environment because FET's just such a cool building and it's very like indie, very rock and roll, and so you throw wrestling in with that and it's just, I love it. I love the smell, I love the feel, I love all of it. It's really cool.
It does look a lot, again, what I thought. We just gotta tweak it. David thinks we get some gaff tape and then we like pull it more taut so it's like we can get rid of some of the wrinkles.
You see all these wonderful women out here. We're here with the Brand Army. We're here to decimate, to conquer, to do wrestling. That's what we're here to do.
I hope to see it flourish. I hope to see it taken across the country and see all these women get these amazing opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise get in such a amazing environment.
I love when women can come together and just be the best versions of themselves. Like, it's amazing. And it just says to all the critics and all the haters out there, like, bump y'all, we still doing it out here. We're still creating magic. We're still creating legacies. We're still being women and empowering and wrestling all at the same time.
Right now we're just, this is the chaos of before a wrestling show. Ring is set up. We are naked faced and getting ready to put on an awesome show.
I said this online, but things like this, they give me the tingles, they give me goosebumps, because I feel like to be able to elevate and promote and be excited about women in wrestling, it makes my heart feel good, and I am absolutely thrilled and honored to be a part of it.
Being a part of an all-female cast, being ran by, I mean, Maria's like queen of everything, and I think that there's not enough all-women shows, and especially with the type of girls that are on here, like, we have some of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
Women's wrestling has come so far, and I'm so proud. You know, I came back after a 14-year hiatus, and you know, women's wrestling has changed so much from back then when I was a teenager, and here I am. You know what? It's amazing to be a part of it, and I'm honored to be here.
Totally grateful to be here. Can't wait for this to kind of get the emotion and the buzz that it deserves. So here it goes.
I think Maria Kanellis has been taking women's wrestling seriously. I mean, look what she did at Ring of Honor. So I don't think it's a for once thing. I think it's going to be something very, very special, and I look forward to it. That's why I'm here.
Honestly, like, the run by a woman is the most important part, and it honestly just makes such a huge difference. Like, having a woman leading the way and having direction and just being able to like have that influence and that perspective, our perspective, and to have that in management, and it trickles all the way down, and everyone feels good and everyone feels heard and powerful.
I love being around women who are just very inspiring, who have many different backgrounds, who have many different talents. And so I think just being here in general is very inspiring and motivating.
It's very exciting for us. We love Maria. We love the work that she's a Ring of Honor. We are very happy that she asked us to join her army as well, because we had such a good time with her there, and we know how much that division meant to her, and just women's wrestling in general meant to her. So it definitely is very special for us to be here at the first ever show, to be defending our titles, and to just be joining such an amazing roster.
And to be main eventing the first show. We feel so honored.
We do feel very honored.
You know what? It's really dope getting to work with Maria. She's very, very sharp. My time under her at Ring of Honor was very, very fruitful. I felt heard. Unfortunately, you know, how things went with the company, but it's very, very nice to still be able to sit under her learning tree. She, oh my gosh, Bobby Cruz, they're so sharp. And we're representing for the women, you know? It's ladies first this time around, and it feels really good.
After all these years, women are finally being taken seriously. So this promotion means a lot to me. And this platform is just going to showcase what women can really do. We can be tough and sexy at the same time.
It's amazing, you know, women's wrestling has came a long way, you know, Revolution and everything else, you know, we can compete just like the guys, you know, and it's great that there's more women promotions, you know, happening now. We're making more of a scene nowadays, you know, like we're the top dogs. We're as good as the men, you know. So I think it's amazing. I think it's going to be a home run.
We are a part of a male-dominated sport, I'll call it, or activity or community. So when you have an opportunity where we can be represented on such a stage, and again to have a female as the leader, it feels more authentic, and we know that it will be given the attention and love that it needs. So it feels great. Like, keep the answer simple. It feels great, and it's something that we need and we need more of.
This is Women's Wrestling Army. This is like the hottest new women's promotion. We are going to feature some of the best young up-and-coming talent throughout the world of women's wrestling. And there's going to be no boundaries. We're going to see champions from other companies coming here to defend their titles. It's going to be awesome. Super great. Super grateful to be in on the ground floor for this.
Us women, we are showing that we could do more than what the guys can, if not better. And it shows. We can also run shows as well. I mean, Maria, she is a queen in this game, okay? She's been doing this for a very, very long time, and she is very smart in this business, so she already knows how things run. And being a part of an all-women show, it's not my first, but being in several first-ever women's wrestling shows, it's an amazing thing, you know? It's not just here, it's everywhere. It's all over the U.S. It's that Impact, Knockouts, Knockdown. It's just an amazing thing, and I am happy to be a part of all of them so far. So I am hoping that there's more to come.
I've worked with Maria and Bobby for some time. I was lucky enough to be part of the Ring of Honor women's title tournament last year that took place. They had me come back. I had been with Ring of Honor for 5 years in the early 2000s, and they brought me back in because I've been a fixture on the independent scene in women's wrestling for the last decade or so. So they kind of wanted me as that expert commentary. I don't know if I'd say I'm so much of an expert, but I actually love women's wrestling a lot, and I was super happy that they asked me to come and be a part of it, and just as happy when they asked me to be a part of this as well.
I think it's great. I mean, it's gonna actually bring a lot of jobs and opportunities for women, for more women in the future. I'm grateful to see the growth of women's wrestling, and for women to take charge and make a difference is just empowering and inspiring. So let's just keep that building for more years to come.
Whatever they throw at me, I'll take, and I'll do the best of my ability like I always do. And of course they want me here. I'm Miranda Alizé. Why wouldn't they want me here?
We are here to set women's wrestling on fire. We are here to keep it going. We're here to give you the top notch, the best of the best. I am here driving my rage right to your ring, into your face, and it's going down.
Being part of the Women's Wrestling Army means so much to me. It's just elevating women's wrestling, it's getting new girls exposure, it's bringing in your all-time favorites, and being run by a legend. So I could not be even more proud than to be part of something like this. What do I want to see for the Women's Wrestling Army? I want to make sure that this company grows indefinitely. I want everybody from all over the world to join the Army, to subscribe, to watch us put on the most epic, ridiculous, hard-hitting women's wrestling matches over and over again. We will absolutely not disappoint.
It's several months of hard work already. It's funny that we put out the press release and it said that I have joined up with Maria and Women's Wrestling Army, and so everything I read, every news site that has said Bobby Cruz joins Maria Kanellis' Women's Wrestling Army. But the fact is, although I'll go with that title, the fact is we've been talking about this for about 4 or 5 months already, ever since we got the word of the Ring of Honor hiatus and some of the talent that we had in the Ring of Honor women's division coming to us and saying, you guys need to do something with how well the women's division went in 2021. So here we are, and it's a lot of hard work, a lot of phone calls, a lot of Zoom calls, a lot of meetings, and it all comes to today's taping of our first 3 episodes, and it's only the beginning. I'm sure we'll work out some bugs. There's always bugs, and anytime the first thing happens in any type of business, so we'll get through it, and we'll look to the future. It's definitely a continuance of Maria and I basically doing the exact same thing we did in Ring of Honor with the women's division. Again, like I said, we had talent asking us to do something, and here we are. It was kind of like with what happened in Ring of Honor. It was, you know, like you order a dinner, and then you're kind of eating the dinner, and it's really good, and then the plate just gets taken from you before you're done, and that's kind of what happened in Ring of Honor, and that's why we are basically unleashing Women's Wrestling Army on the world, and we have really big hopes, really big plans for it moving forward.
It's the lipstick logo. It's supposed to look like lipstick. Very excited about it.
Lipstick. Look at that. It's a turnbuckle George the Animal Steel would be proud of.
It's just as big. He goes, okay.
Without making a big thing of it, it's just a subtle thing that she's in charge.
Yes.
Like she's the lead.
Yeah.
I can do like the countdown, and then when I'll hit the We Are Live because I have the big loud voice. But then you open the show, you welcome everybody.
Yep.
I'm just there. Exactly. I'm just there so everybody knows that I'm with you.
Yes, but you also bring your experience, so you can be more.
Well, it's kind of like what you did in the tournament.
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly what you did in the tournament for us. Yeah, that's good.
And we've done stuff before too where it's kind of seamless anyway with the play-by-play. If I'm in the middle of a point and somebody does something, I'm going to call it because it's just my natural instinct anyway. But I think just for You know what I mean? Just like that subtle undertones
Yep.
for what
I
you're
think
trying
so.
to do. It makes sense.
So desk on cams, we're thinking before. Let's just get them out of the way.
I'm gonna go get dressed right now.
Yeah, let's get them. Let's get this party started so that it's done.
Since I'm the only dude here, pretty much, that has to change. Where do I change?
Change in the bathroom.
That's,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. No, I just want to make sure I'm
Either that or with Zane, but Zane I think has people. So.
Bathroom's fine.
Are we presenting?
They look good.
They do look good.
Good they look.
No.
That pink really jumps out.
Yeah, and the rope, the middle rope, for some reason, like
Genius idea.
It is a good idea.
Genius.
Bobby comes up with most of the good ideas.
Oh, I thought that was yours. Oh yeah, it was me.
It was not mine.
It's good. Well set.
It feels surreal. From the moment that we started this thing, there was an idea of bringing together hard and soft elements of women and their true personalities, and I think this accomplishes that. I think this is a good example of how great women's wrestling can be. This just gives it the platform.
Wait, that's my fault.
Okay. Pro stuff?
I did. I put up.
In my voice, or were you like, yo,
I went.
there's some show going on?
Is that how I sound?
No. Sound?
Sound?
Is that how I sound?
Yo, come see women's wrestling now.
Say wrestling?
Wrestling now.
It's a bit Did you put some Boston in there?
I was
It's
laughing.
across the street from the Packy.
They were all chanting garbage at Bush.
I know. And I was like, wait a minute. That's just how they talk.
An announcer with a real mic.